Welcome to week 2, and congratulations on finishing the first week of the program. That's quite a step. There's so many different things going on in that first week, so many new things, and I hope you are getting adjusted to the course, knowing where the different things in the course are, the different resources available to you through Capella, and you're just becoming comfortable. You know, when you come into the course, you'll always see this, and there's a quick check where we are right here. I don't know why they don't put week 1, week 2, but that was week 1. This is week 2. So right away you can see that you have discussion, and that's the only thing. There's not an assignment you can see until week 4 when we begin to get there. So we'll talk about that more as we get there. But right now, this is a good first look. But clicking on the left and clicking on the week, then always want to look and read my announcements or listen to my announcements, whichever it turns out to be. Critical thinking. Means a lot of things. So what is critical thinking? Take some time to read through this and then read these in the Paul and Elder, fair-minded thinker, stages of development. And then there's a conversation. Listen to the first section of this. And critical thinking defined goes back to this question of what is critical thinking. And then the discussion post, describe a previous experience in an academic or professional context where you applied critical thinking. And what ways might the same thinking skills be applied in the course and throughout the doctoral program? And I think this is a good question because all of you are practicing critical thinking every day in your practice. So it's not a new concept. So it's asking you, since you're doing this already, how are you going to apply that throughout the doctoral program? And that is the heart of all writing. Move beyond summary to critical thinking. We'll talk about synthesis, where you draw ideas from more than one source. Analysis, where you go from summary to describing what that means. So that question gets to that. What's a strength in one area for growth in your critical thinking habits? This is often overlooked. It's easy to say, oh, I need to grow, but where is the strength? And this goes back to here. Where have you applied critical thinking and what's the strength? And 2 or 3 strategies you might use when applying to the course and throughout your professional life. So this is a good mixture of practice and scholarship. Respond at least 2, post in there. And then next week, we start to look at problems of practice. Now, again, if you haven't downloaded the EDD manual, do so. Don't be overwhelmed by it, but you'll begin to look at and understand different things, the problems of practice, a persistent, contextualized, and specific issue embedded in the work of a professional practitioner, the addressing of which has a potentially result in improved understanding, experience, and outcomes. So, don't think you have to decide next week the problem that you're going to address in your action research project. It's a beginning. It's a conversation. You can continue to adapt this, changes as you research, as you move through the program. And when you get to where you meet your mentor, you'll then finalize it. So this is a beginning to look at that. And then the next week we get into the literature review after that. So there's a good look at where we are. Where we've been was the idea of getting to know your course, what's critical thinking, and then thinking about what your project's going to be, and then begin to write that literature review. It's pretty exciting course. I hope you're all feeling comfortable again. Let me know if I can help you in any way. Call me, email me, and I'll be glad to work with you. Take care. Stay safe.